Husband, 35M, upset I, 29F, won't let him use my son's child support savings for a new car. I had a child 5 years before I met my husband. We have been together for 5 years and married for 2 years. He loves my son and accepts him as his own. My baby daddy has been unwillingly paying court-mandated child support and has refused to have any relationship with his son, and that's okay. I decided years ago that I would save the CS money until my son is 18. Over the years, I have only touched some of the money, never more than 10% at a time, as a last resort. This is primarily because I do not see the money as mine. My BD is an unwilling participant, and the payment can stop if anything happens to him or he leaves the country. Anyway, my husband's car recently broke down beyond repair, and he needs a new one. He doesn't want to take out a car loan because of the high interest, so he suggested I loan him the entire amount in the savings account to use for a new car. And he will pay it back before our son turns 18. He got angry when I refused, saying I was being unreasonable because the money was just sitting in the account and not being used. I reminded him that I bought a car 4 months ago, put down a 40% deposit from my personal account and took out a car loan to pay 60% of the balance. I asked why he thought I didn't just use that money. He is very angry with me now and said I'm being irrational. I do not doubt he will pay back the loan in the next 8 years as promised. However, life is unpredictable, and I can't risk it. That money is for my boy's future and our safety net. I was a young mom and my boy and I were once broke and homeless for 2 years. It was a long time ago, but that feeling stays with you. Funny enough, I met my husband a few months after I crawled out of that situation, secured my first job and rented our first home. He plans to put down a £6,000 deposit from his savings, so I suggested he buy a car within that price range, but he refused. He wants a good family car that is less than 5 years old, and such a car doesn't come cheap. I need advice. How can I make him see reason? I don't want this argument to escalate. Note: he is currently using my car for his work commute. It's not his money. Also, he could cheat and divorce you tomorrow and never pay back the money. Hell no. Protect your son's money. Ensure that he no longer has access to any information about the savings account. Maybe try putting it in an account that only your son will have access to. Let him know very simply again, that the money is your son's money. You have not touched a cent from that money and it will remain like that. Your son's bio dad isn't ever going to be in his life. Paying that money the least he can do for someone he's partly responsible for bringing into this world. Do not let him use your son's money. I get that you love and trust him, but it could end so badly if he doesn't end up paying it all back to you. That's your son's money, end of conversation. Your husband is not the child support is for. Should his own father decide that at 35 years old he is in need of monetary assistance, then that money can be used to purchase a new car. I suggest he takes it up with his biological father and see how that works out for him. Otherwise he could use the method most adults use: work hard, save money, get finance if needed, go to a dealership, buy a car. Thousands upon thousands of grown adults do this every year. He will be amazed at how easy the process is, and it can be accomplished without stealing the child support payments. OMG, the audacity of this guy. That money was there before he was around, so therefore he has no claim to it. Child support is called child support for a reason. It isn't called current husband support. He can take out a loan like everyone else and make payments. The fact that he feels he's entitled to that money, when you yourself doesn't even use it, is laughable. I seriously hope he doesn't have any access to that account, and if he does, I'd take the money out and put it in a new account that he can't get into. If he gets access and takes the funds anyway, you need to file a police report. If your ex finds out those funds were used on your husband's car, you'll be in a world of hurt in the courts. Mike, 26M, wife, 25F, will not get a job. What can I do? My wife of 1 year has been unemployed going on 3 months now. The strain it is putting on our finances is unbearable, not to mention our relationship. 3 months ago she was fired for poor attendance at her excellent full-time job, and this is not the first job that has let her go for the same reason. We cannot afford to live on just my income, and we have been sinking further into debt every month. We can't afford food. We can't afford gas for our car. I had to borrow money from family to keep us from being evicted. We have been planning to move in October to downsize and save money, but now my credit is so shot from missing in late payments I'm terrified we won't get approved for a new apartment. No matter what I say or how I try to encourage her, nothing changes. She is putting in what I consider minimal effort to try and find new employment. When I bring up that she needs to be putting more time and effort into her search, she gets upset with me. She always has time to spend with her friends, sleep in and stay out late, and watch TV. She also still buys things for herself, while I'm going without new shoes I badly need. If she put effort into other areas of our home, I could bear it. But I am not exaggerating to say I do everything. She doesn't cook, she isn't cleaning or taking care of the house. I'm up at 5 every day for the gym. I come home to walk and feed the dogs, feed the cat and scoop her litter box. I make the dinners, clean the dishes, and take out the trash. The bedroom is dead too, of course. I come home to her most days sitting on the couch. Dogs haven't been out. Pile of dirty clothes on her side of the bed untouched. We each do our own laundry mainly because I'm picky about it. This is not the woman I fell in love with. The woman I married was a hard worker, a hustler and a go-getter. If she wanted something she went and figured out how to get it. She was strong, resilient and could fight through anything. I'm so close to breaking I don't even know what to do. Reddit, any suggestions? She was let go 3 months ago. You've only been married for a year and this isn't the first time she's been let go for these reasons. This is the woman you married. You just don't want to see it. Either accept it as is or leave. She isn't going to change. Time to cancel all extras. Why do you have a gym membership? No more cable, no credit cards, cash only budget, etc. If she won't even talk with you about it, it might be ultimatum time. I'm never a fan of either my way or highway, but if you're in this tight of a financial spot where your credit is suffering, I do think this will either mean a new apartment complex will not accept your application or might charge you more as a precaution. You're borrowing from family and going hungry. Then you need to figure something out quickly. Depends on how bad you want to stay with her. I'd probably stop paying for anything extra like cable and subscriptions. Also, how is she spending with no job? Does she have access to your account? If so, you need to change that immediately. She can complain or leave, but she cannot force you to share money you genuinely cannot waste. How fast of a decline was this where she went from hard worker, hustler to getting fired for poor attendance? Why do I get the feeling she got married to be a stay-at-home wife? It's ridiculous that she's not doing housework and not trying harder to find a job. Where is she getting her money? Personally, I feel you need to reconsider this relationship. Stop giving her money. Stop cooking her meals and doing her laundry. You need to decide whether you want this as your life. My 28F husband 28M wants to swing. Too long did not read. My previously unfaithful spouse wants to swing, soft swap. Throw away account here. My husband and I have been together for 12 years, married for 4. I found out he'd cheated on me before marriage quite a bit. I found out after we got married. He was remorseful, made a ton of effort. We worked for shit and now he's the best spouse until recently. He's been into couple swinging. We tried it once, ended catastrophically cause I hated it. He apologized, promised we'd never do it again, but has recently started pushing again. But it feels like the last nail in the coffin cause I'm starting to believe he just wants a legal way to cheat. Please help me out. Is my marriage dead? My cheating husband, who cheated, then talked me into letting him cheat again, is still pressuring me into letting him cheat. Help me Reddit, is this cheating? Leave now while you're still 28. Hopefully y'all don't have kids yet. If it isn't clear already, your husband doesn't care about you or your feelings. It should be enough to divorce this man and find someone who fits you better. He's just asking for permission to cheat again. Cheating should be a deal breaker for this very reason. Once a cheat, always a cheat. I'm guessing you had sex with other people only because he wanted you to. He wants to have sex with other people so bad I'm guessing coerced you into it. Even after cheating, being forgiven, he dragged you into swinging. Now knowing how it made you feel, he wants to do it again. It's time to pull the plug. You deserve someone who loves and respects you. Unfortunately, that's not the man you married. Your biggest mistake was marrying a cheater. Your second biggest mistake will be not leaving after wasting 12 years of your life on this. How much more time do you want to waste on a loser and a cheater who doesn't give a flying fuck about you? Is this how you want to spend the next 50 years? Oh honey. My 22F ex cheated on me 21M with 3 guys within a year. How can I get over this? She cheated on me with at least 3 other guys within a year. I broke up with her because she cheated, but yet I'm struggling. I am a 21M and my ex-girlfriend is a 22F. I broke up with her about 2 months ago because I found out she was cheating on me throughout the entire 1-year relationship. She was dating someone on and off for 2 years. So when she met me, she was already involved with this guy. Around the end of May this year, I found out she had been dating another guy for 2 months and there was at least one other guy that she had sex with during our time together. I'm seriously crushed that this happened. But even so, I considered trying to fix things with her within the past 2 months. I gave her certain things that she had to do in order to fix it. She had to go through therapy, which she started doing, and she had to stop the nonsense with the guy friends and let have access to her phone. She had been so hesitant to accept any boundaries, but yet she claims she loves me so much and wants to fix things. I decided to give up because it was going nowhere, but now I feel like garbage. This woman lied and cheated on me, but yet I can't stop feeling this way. You are young. Time heals. Focus on yourself. Start hitting gym and keep yourself occupied so you don't think of her. Buddy, in this life you are gonna learn there are crazy and freaky ladies. There is no saving them. You just gotta keep rolling. Work on yourself and you will find the right lady. Be happy you caught it so early. Some guys marry women and have children with women like this. Get divorced because of it and have to send her a check every month for the rest of their lives. Keep your chin up, Kane. You can break up and have some dignity, that's a good start. She can love you and still have enough love to give to the rest of all the men in your region. Choose if you prefer loyalty or if you are okay with unpleasant surprises. Some people are trash, dude, fuck it, you'll find cool people again. You burn the bridge. Burn her publicly and directly to all of her friends and family. Let no one claim they've never known her to be a cheater ever again in her life. Send grandma the evidence her little granddaughter cheated. It will be 12 guys next year.